school with Marek Niewkowski, the great master for ages. I think he has done. He has followed the more than 20 years, and we also have in Georgia a real school of fencing, but in particular with saber. And the three girls from Georgia are doing so good these times, but we will have a very close match here between Karolina Stravinska and Irma Ketsuriani. Irma Ketsuriani.
Middle. The two competitors starts competing, but to touch the competitor, they have to touch first the blade. And the touch of the blade is very important because permit to both athletes to understand the distance that there is between the two competitors. So, touch of the blade, they have at disposal 3 touches. But I think we have to go back to the match.
Yes, but it's interesting to see how
to go back to the match.
Yes, but it's interesting to see how you adapt the rules to have a very fair and interesting.
To go back to the match.
Yes, but it's interesting to see how you adapt the rules to have a very fair and interesting match in the end. So let's go back here on this piste number 2, where Irma Ketsuriani asked for a video check to the referee, but this is yet good, but I'm sure she's such a fighter, she wants to do better. We have to tell you that between these two ladies, it's usually very short. Last time it was here in Pisa last November, and Stravinska has won by just 1 touch in Pisa last November, and Stravinska has won by just 1 touch, 15-14, and I'm sure Irma Ketsuriani, with this showing on the piece, has learned of this previous match, and it was in 8th of final, so very far away from her classic she's very active, maybe too.
But so, you know, you always try to tell during the stop of each single shot how they should move. But, well, convincing them to change is not always easy. They understand.
We had in second place from Germany a girl who is not here, Denise Hutter, and from Hong Kong, Enga Ting-tong, and the Italian Enga Ting-tong, and the Italian Giulia Markowska at the 3rd place. And there we are, so close to the end for Irma Ketsuriani, maybe reaching another final. Easily done, well done.
Mentally strong and know exactly what you want to do, and also you cannot be so fancy complicated because it's going everything so fast.
So fast, and Hakan Hakaya.
So fast.
So fast, and Hakan Hakaya, number 1 here at the tableau, number 1 at the ranking. So far is at the 4th.
So fast.
So fast, and Hakan Hakaya, number 1 here at the tableau, number 1 at the ranking. So far is at the 4th place. Is really pushing. We saw him in the previous round managing very well, and here look how he's jumping on Alexei Zakuzilov, who is able to make a good defense here, and the score 5-5, now 6-5 is a good one for Zakuzilov, who is able to defend very well. Zakuzilov right-handed, and Hakanakaya, who is able to defend very well. Zakuzilov right-handed, and Hakanakaya, left-handed, left-handed. So it changed a bit. Do you have a preference, you sometimes, Julius?
About the opponent
Left,
to win.
left or right-handed?
Yeah, the better it's like right hand. About the opponent to win.
Left or right-handed?
Yeah, the better it's like right-handed because usually you fence in the training against right-handed, but in the end you need to beat everyone's hand. So, yeah.
So maybe you have sometimes good tips for left-handed fencer. I remember that in épée I could do something.
So, yeah.
So maybe you have sometimes good tips for left-handed fencer. I remember that in épée I could do something to have tended, you know, with some opposition, and on Hakaya it could be good to try, but he goes so fast, tended, you know, with some opposition, and on Hakaya it could be good to try, but he goes so fast you can't miss your
Other than I expect how it will looks like fight.
It's really hard to predict, and for the moment, from Ukraine, Zakuzilov has made a small gap. We are in épée. Zilov has made a small gap. We are in épée, so even 1 point is important. But mentally, he has shown that he's here, and he's about to zero here with this equality at 11. Wow, what a riposte here. Wow, what a riposte here.
Yeah, it was really nice. A really good hand here.
It looks like Akaya is okay. 1 point for Mogos after the video check. No, what a pressure here, and I think Irma will get her red card. Red card. This is done. 6-9 so far. Oh, there is a blade contact, and for the ref, and they are all pushing the fencer on the piste. It could be also the same with Germany.
Yeah, we are also like not so small, but also
On each competition, you're not all the team each time.
yes, that's right.
So I have this feeling that there is a family, and I think the you look to be having fun also. It's not just fencing.
Yeah, we do also a lot of stuff in our private time, so hanging out.
And here, no fun for Mogo.
So hanging out.
And here, no fun for Mogos with this good defense, and then the riposte to follow. But it will need such a fighter today. And she's on her way for another gold medal. For another gold medal. And where is the parade riposte? There it is. Where is the parade riposte? There it is. Irma Ketsuriani on her way to win the gold one more time. What a great touch here from Nadia Dolos. No choice. Fence. And for the moment, we could say that it's pretty balanced.
Yeah, they're looking like that they're waiting and see what kind of tactic the opponent choose.
Yes, maybe adjusting also the target more in the side, that it could happen when you are left-handed and you fight a right-handed fencer. And we may have a big distance, but what a quick shot here. 1 minute 30. We are at halfway on this first period of 3 minutes, and only 2 touches. Now one more, maybe. A game with everybody's watching the other, not delivering too much
Yeah,
at
no
the
one
beginning.
wants to do mistakes, and
November has to do better here in this match if he wants to keep the gold. There we are. It was in Heidi Hakan. 10 more seconds here. Oh, what a defense action. The strong opponent today. And you can see that Hakan is not taking the things with impatience. The yellow card, it was not. It's not for Hakan Akaya. It's for Maxim Shaburov. He has been warned for lifting and to reduce a little bit the distance with Akaya. Akaya moving a little bit like Piers Gilliver sometimes, trying to play as a round. In the foil, it would be the point for Hakan round. In the foil, it would be the point for Akaya. We are in épée, so the reaction of Shaburov limited the problem with this double touch. But here, very nice one. Even
comes the point. So it was a good action instead of like waiting and finding the moment.
And even if you are winning, leading, you can be in is at his maximum of riposte. Hakan is yet very far and not reachable. Okay, one double touch. Heidi Hakan. Yes, we need a point. From my perspective, I don't know if you share this, Julius. For me, the boss is Akaya, but the score is so close.
Yeah, I agree with it. Like Hakaya tried to put like his hand, really his tactic on the pist, but Maxim Shaburov finds the way
to come back.
Yes.
Quite at each time. They pay yet a lot. Will it be possible for Shaburov to come back? We are at the middle of this very last round, light in green. Once again, only one lamp, the red one. And there we are, back again with just 1 point difference. So, Julius.
3 touches and then I win. But now it's everything open.
Wow, incredible how strong Shaburov is to make this comeback. Okay, one more green, but I'm sure.
I try to find still the action that he touched single, but when it's like double touch, he will also take it.
Of course, but it goes so quick you can't really choose. But we will have to choose because there is only these 2 fences.
The distance, I think the priority has Datsko because he is taller, so he will try to fence more with the distance. Because he is taller, so he will try to fence more with the distance, and we see that he takes a very small movement, the blade of the Massa. As now he tried to Massa. The best hit of Massa is taking blade and go with flick, as we said before. That's his best hit we saw just now.
And he has just changed flick, not inside but outside on the back, and it works good. Kind of hit you just want to do again and again.
But I remember your tactic in épée. You win the 2004 Paralympic Games in Athens. A transfer of the blade as you did in the 2004.
with saber, épée, made a mix, make it really personal. And here he has just missed one flick. His height.
He's
And,
higher. He needs a blade, Massa. He needs a single touch, not double touch. I think Datsko will need a double hit, so he will be closer. A single touch, not double touch. I think Datsko will need a double hit, so he will be closer to the win. The double hit, so he will be closer to the win.
And look, this is exactly the case. Anton Datsko so close to go again in final. But look at that.
Datsko wanted the double hit, but he couldn't hit the other.
He's not fast enough because Il Diavolo Mikemasa goes so quick. But messieurs, en garde, êtes-vous prêts? Allez. 3 minutes in this first round to see who from Johan or Oleg will be the best and will join. Anton Datsko will join Anton Datsko in final today.
You can say that Gargus is more offensive school. He's more offensive. He's more offensive. He's attacking always. His tactic is to attack. And Peter is trying to make counter attack during the attack of the other.
We can see Oleg very offensive here and managing well. We can see Oleg very offensive here and managing well. He was this year at the first World Cup fifth in Sao Paulo, and he won here last year this tournament of Pisa. This is the guy with the target on his back, and Johan Peter is on duty to try to do something. He has just been Marcus Crater previously with a very short score between the two French. It was not an easy match, 15-12.
And Gargulus is very good in flick attack.
Yes, he was exactly. He heard you, I'm sure, with this. Exactly, he heard you, I'm sure, with this very nice counter of 6 and flick.
Precision, a lot of precision.
So
a lot
easy.
Of
It's like he is able to use a very easy to do. But I'm talking to the maestro. You are.
Yeah,
How many years to manage to do that?
About wheelchair fencing, 20 years for me experience.
Well, I would not say that much, but it's hours, but so efficient action. Close score for the moment. Close score for the moment. 6-5 for Oleg's Garkuls, and one more touch. Well executed. So Arud, the referee, is giving the orders in the 2 last minutes of this match in the first round. And one important point here. If it was foil, maybe it would have been if it was foil, maybe it would have been just one for the French, but here this is épée, so both are good.
We saw a change of tactic now. He confused a little his opponent. And now without the blade, we did a...
Leading this match and putting a big pressure now on Oleg.
Amazing game. I think it's we can compare it like a chess. You know, it's
and now back to offensive. Olegs is fishing, trying to hit the arm. Oh, what's this is another great the arm. Oh, what's this is another great touch. This fencer has a big possibility here to get points, but there is the stop to get points, but there is the stop maybe that Johan Peters was trying to do from the beginning.
One of the antidote for the flick hit that Gargulus wanted to do.
I like it, the antidote. Well said. I like it, the antidote. Well said.
It's a Greek word.
So I understand why it seems to be very easy to use. Johan Peter very patient, and Olegs trying to fish, and is collecting one more point, really important for him to fish, and is collecting one more point, really important for him. To fish, and is collecting one more point, really important for him. And the French side to fish, and is collecting one more point, really important for him. And the French side. Oh, once once again, counter F6 with this flick.
The Latvian.
A particular point to be mentally strong, and you can feel that Olegs is pushing harder and showing that this fencer.
Illusion of better now.
Will Johan stays calm and patient, or will he felt yes, maybe pushed by the clock and the score? And to join Anton Dasko, always hitting heavily. Oh, how he did that! The stop of Peter was very close. Opposite referee, but whatever. This is the truth is said by the referee. 1 point to go into final, and this opposite referee, but whatever. This is the truth is said by the referee. 1 point to go into final, and this is done for Kinga Drust. Bravo Kinga. So let's switch now, and let's go back in the second semi-final, and in these semi-finals with 8-6, and the final score was 15-10. Natalia Morvic was really able to change everything and to win this match, and I guess thanks to the coaching of
in the video you can see clear the phrase of the arms, and you can change the
and it can give the points to Ninoti Bilashvili. So this is not 2-0, but now we start again a new match, 1-1. We start again a new match, 1-1. But it's not long for Natalia Mohrivic to come back. It's not long for Natalia Mohrivic to come back. Or maybe it will be, yes, from the left side. Attacked by under with the tip.
An amazing hit under the hand of the Bilashvili. An amazing hit under the hand of the Bilashvili.
They are doing many
various tactics
and big discussions. And in the end, it's for the moment 3 times in a row red touch to conclude for the moment, 3 times in a row, red touch to conclude this discussion. Maybe Mordvich is pushing a little bit more into the distance at each hit she gives. Oh, too bad. She fought
About the same hit that the other did before. Difficult thing.
So changing sometimes it's important, but when you win, maybe why changing? When you win, maybe why changing? Georgian fans cheering for Nina Tibilashvili. 8-4, everything is possible, and she is able. Natalia Mortvic. No, you have to change, Nino, and she knew it. She stopped maybe because of that.
Yes, also the distance is very difficult.
Maybe because of that.
Yes, also the distance is very difficult for Nino. But she took the blade.
Yes, fortunately.
But she took the blade.
Yes, fortunately. She heard you, Dimitris, for sure.
Now without the blade is difficult. Now without the blade is difficult. That's it.
She's insisting. Nino Tibilashvili, what a close score, 10-7. No, I would give it, yes, 20 should have been for Nino, but she made a movement behind. And we will see if Iliani will focus on this point. No, disappointed of this situation. Oh, well pushed here, and she Mordvich to touch outside in the low target, and she's right again. Oh. No, I would have said the opposite. These are sliding with the frame on the piste. And here we saw. And here we saw
a ping pong.
Yes, a ping pong, but Nino doesn't like ping pong. She wanted to break the tempo, but she didn't do it in a perfect time. Yeah, we could say that. You could say that. So let's see if we have a winner who will be able to join King Gadrust. He's still behind by a touch only. Anton Dasko, number 5, an attack from Oleg's. Not bad to have a double touch here. And I'm sure she was not able to do so. One double, 9-3. She's still pushing, but and for the moment the scenario is about to be the same. Gemma Collis winner in 2023. He is now coming back. Kwon has yet won in 2022, 2024. Oh yes, look at this. She's managing well, she's relaxing a bit. Good opportunity for Gemma to put some green touches like this, pushing again, pushing. He's managing well, she's relaxing a bit. Good opportunity for Gemma to put some green touches like this, pushing again, pushing. Yeah, well done. And Gemma Collis is doing it. The comeback. And Gemma Collis is doing it. The comeback. Little by little. When will we have the reaction of Kwon? Of course, she was delivered by a double. Easy touch in a way. Well done, Kechenayo. Whatever it happens next. But what we are sure is to have a Castro in final. It's pretty funny to have these two names. And it's not or Italian. He is not at his best health so far, but he managed to reach the semi-final, and I'm sure that is strong enough to reach the semi-final, and I'm sure that is strong enough to manage this match against Amelio Castro from match against Amelio Castro from we say was no country for him. He was 13 this morning at the and then he is against Adrian Castro with a 6-2 match so far. He stands very straight. Match so far. He stands very straight. For a category B, he seems to be very strong. I've seen him this morning. His match so far. He stands very straight. For a category B, he seems to be very strong. I've seen him this morning. Is very
many competitions when you look at his record, and he's really improved very quickly.
Amelio Castro, 32 years old. He is not easily. Mukridin Islomov from Uzbekistan, 15-2, and he won 15-10 against Shen. One more point here for Amelio. Oh, he was trying to make a good attack, but the fastest one was Adrian. Trying to make a good attack, but the fastest one was Adrian. So quick.
I think Emilio needs to try and find us. Adrian is so quick off the mark, and he's going back for the long defense and getting picked off a lot of the time.
He got a great defense, Adrian Castro, but look at that.
Back slightly with a bit more commitment that time. I think before he was going almost half back, and that one he actually really managed to make Adrian miss. Again though, he's just finding a way.
Castro is very far at the international ranking. He will get better result, 37 so far.
Yeah, this is going to be a big injection of points for him. Almost
Almost
double what he's already got.
He has yet won many far.
Yeah, this is going to be a big injection of points for him. Almost double what he's already got.
He has yet won many things. He was invited to the Paralympic Games, and he did the 12th position. He did the 12th position in Paris, while he was 20th in Sao Paulo last year. Even he's showing good things.
Yeah, he's getting some nice hits, and I think it's really important for him to remember today what a step up he's taken, because you're fencing the world number one, and obviously the score line is quite to remember today what a step up he's taken, because you're fencing the world number one, and obviously the score line is quite big, the gap, but actually you've done a really great job, and I think there's so much he can take from this competition.
But look at that, Castro missed it, and new lead with Suzy Krajniak, Yerun.
Interesting, Alison's really playing. She's not really, there you go. She's not really trying to hit Susanna on most of her attacks, is she? She's kind of just putting the point near, enticing Suzy, and really trying to hit Susanna on most of her attacks, is she? She's kind of just putting the point near, enticing Suzy, and then she's either going for that kind of counter block or the parry riposte. Whereas Suzy's... No. It's certainly hard to defend though when she comes over the top like that.
But Alison Yu is leading. She was silver medalist here in Pisa last.
Have a bit of a rethink in this break as to how she can try and actually take a bit more control of what's happening.
Zuzana Krajniak, who yet made an enormous match against Nino, but this kind of easy touch
That felt like a soft one, didn't it?
won't help at all.
Oh, that was really close.
You're on your seat, on your wheelchair. It's not very comfortable, and you want to see, you want to also prepare yourself in case you will find.
Yeah,
It's a tricky situation.
yeah. You've got half an eye on this semi-final, thinking, oh, if I get to the final, I want to know what to do. But at the same time,
You are not in final.
yeah, you're not there yet. You need to thinking 1 point at a time in your own match. So yeah, sometimes.
Information, but we are. Maybe you can say that here we are just doing sport, but can you imagine after what we've just said, what your brain has to do
Yeah.
to concentrate on the next match you have to deal, and also maybe to deal, and also maybe preparing an eventual final, and you have informations to pick, to collect, to put somewhere, and to reach from Ukraine against Zuzana Krajniak's teammate from Hungary, Eva Andrea Ajmazi. Two amputees.
So quick, and it's very much going to be a case of who wins off the mark on Ale a lot of the time. And I imagine we'll probably see a few yellows and even red cards. But I think
So everything is ready so far, and a good start from Natalia Mordvic. First for Eva Andrea in this parade riposte. Alessia Tognoli, the Italian referee, is managing this semi-final. And we can see here that direct attacks are working.
yeah,
Wow,
So
what
quick.
a quick report. 5th place. Natalia Mordvic was yet third here in November in Pisa. She got a new opportunity to do better. And we can see Alison going in front of us. Absolutely wet, exhausted.
you would be after fencing foil.
Final one more time in World Cup. We don't have a clear leader, but when you are able to make a straight touch, yes. Yes. She got something here, Mordvic. She's able to touch with this counter of fourth. This counter of fourth. But for the moment, she's not leading. But for the moment, she's not leading clearly. Just 1 point in foil is not enough.
Natalia is just so accurate. Like you very rarely see her riposte going off target. Like if she makes the riposte, then most likely you've lost a hit.
She will try to come back to be able to be leading at the break in sabre and in foil. This is at the 8th. One more medal, but for the moment from Hungary, the girl in shape is Eva Andrea. She's in 3 touches. Eva Andrea, she's in 3 touches gap. This is a good lead.
Should say actually the bronze medalist from last time, Judith Rodriguez Menendez. She's
Wow, what a
10-6
fight
now,
here.
isn't it?
But in the end, yeah, this is non-valable for Ashmazi. Oh, what a direct one for Ashmazi. Oh, what a direct one. A good one.
Natalia's first point since the break. That's important.
And it's a shame Ashmazi is not able to do these kind of touches.
She's got herself a nice lead now, though.
Oh, the remise. This is terminate. Okay, who starts first? I would say
feel
first Ashmazi. Yes.
I think Ava's missed, but then Natalia's missed.
Yeah. So and yeah, this is the
referee
point.
agrees.
Yeah. Pah. You will be the next referee, but please continue fencing. But then we know what we'll where we will see you. But here, no choice fencing. But then we know what we'll where we will see you. But here, no choice, only one lamp. Morgvich is not dead yet. What an attack! She's not dead yet. What an attack! And we don't have any blade contact, so this is the 1 point.
Oh yeah, she's starting to reel off. This is definitely going to start putting the pressure on.
What?
But I think Paris we got a lot of coverage back home. I was actually on a billboard back home, which was quite cool.
Wow.
And so
Congratulations.
yeah, I think it was a bit surreal. So yeah, I think
So far and pushing with this huge attack inside. Where are you, Adam? Yes, this is a good one. She did many good hits like that in semi-final.
yeah.
And he will need all his skills to be able to be balanced against Adrian Castro. There's many good hits like that in semi-final.
Yeah.
And he will need all his skills to be able to be balanced against Adrian Castro.
All right.
Back to the piste. En garde, prêt. Allez. One light, one good point for Adam Jablonski. Oh. I think the first one is not the direct one. Yes, this is it. Yeah, and the coach is saying, okay, forget it.
Don't waste your video.
Yeah, it's not.
Don't waste your video.
Yeah, it's not worth. But I would have done it anyway. No, really, because it's not so obvious.
Yeah.
We had a feeling, but you know, sometimes on the video, things can
but
change.
it's very early to be using one of your videos.
Can
But
change.
it's very early to be using one of your videos. If your coach isn't sure either.
And she really looked at her, and the coach, as he said no, she really didn't insist. Back.
Alison's smiling there, as always.
Yeah, so you can't. Back.
Alison's smiling there, as always.
Yeah, so you can't say, but this is a touch against her.
But the longer the point is, I think the more chance Alison has of success. I think the shorter it is, the better for Ava. So it's that balance between putting enough pressure on.
But we could say these are two. He's leaning. This is the Peace Tower, leaning on Alison, ready to fight, ready to say, I'm here. And as there were no blade contact, this is for sure. And here, Alison could have touched, as she was doing against Suji. But no, it's all green, all good for here. Alison could have touched, as she was doing against Suji. But no, it's all green, all good for Eva Andrea Ashmazi. Oh no, too bad. Wow, yeah, this energy, this distance. Yeah, and be quick, because look at that.
Yeah.
She's another pistol here.
Yeah.
This energy, this distance. Yeah, and be quick, because look at that.
Yeah.
She's another pistol here.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Where was this one?
Key action. Oh,
Inside. Good one.
see Alison hitting herself in the mask there each time she's giving away. Yeah, that one was a bit too soft, wasn't it? In the mask there each time she's giving away. Yeah, that one was a bit too soft, wasn't it?
This is good, and Ajmazi is acting as a boss. Wow, and yeah. While her opponent, Rebecca D'Agostino, was only 17th, so on the paper, it's really manageable for Hong Kong to come. So on the paper, it's really manageable for Hong Kong to come back. And we start yet with a first point. There is a huge gap of watch the international ranking. Yu is at the 10th position, while D'Agostini is Rebecca, the left-handed fencer of 20 years old. Yes, he's doing good, pushing the remis. Started fencing a couple of years ago. It was in 2021. Oh, she's giving everything, and what a great shot here. Oh, she's giving everything, and what a great shot here. She's able to take back the lead and add another point for Italy. Each points are important. Everything is possible so far. Oh, what a pity for Hong Kong. Alison should avoid all the touches possible, because we will have a hard match in category B. And D'Agostino here is doing pretty good. She's almost able to give the 5 touches. 14 all. And there will be a 15 all. But we will have a great defense for sure from Enga Ting Tong. And what a good action here. It was, of course, a particular event of Epee Open Team event. And there we are with this 20th touch in Hong Kong and Italy. Hong Kong won to find a challenger. It's a kind of America's Cup competition. And the challenger here is, we will have Epee, then foil, and in the end saber. And Ukraine is the leader in each of the ladies. Ladies A and then ladies B. And we will have then the main defenser of Maccabi Rostock, who is trained by Coach Dave. This try is not strong enough to make something. This is a better thing. This is a better one. Maria pushed by all the team. Maybe you can hear this here in Pisa. Last chance for her to get some points. Alison Yu close to hand over relay, and it can of course change the physiognomy of this kind of open team event. This is a test we are doing here. And we will have still a challenge for Ukraine to come back. Engating Tong on the paper is number 3, while Pozniak from Ukraine was number 5 here in the individual tournament. And the lead is lost so far. So this is a new start with this first punch for Enga Ting Tong, 32 years in individual. Last year in November, and she's here showing that here this is it. She knew that she had to insist, work with the blade as much as possible, and then and there we are, Ukraine back again on the number 45 at the ranking. Got some resources. Oh, she doesn't push enough, unfortunately, and the door is closed by Enga Ting Tong, and that's what Tetiana pushed enough to force the way to the target. Touch here, even if we are in épée, and we can have a double touch in the end, which is now the case. We will touch here, even if we are in épée, and we can have a double touch in the end, which is now the case. We will last time these two fences, and Zakuzilov is not rushing too much. He's taking his time, but as you can see, Kwong is taking his time, but as you can see, Kwong doesn't want to take risk. He's staying behind. But even with this kind of game count, and we can see Kwong doesn't dare to go further. It's not real attacks he's making. Whoa, what a great action here. Little preparation, and then big push with full power. It will be quite a clean mark. Not 5-0, but 5-1 for Alexei Zakuzilov, who was silver medalist after a great match. This fencer, 42 years old, was silver medalist after a great match. This fencer, 42 years old, will try to keep. Shanglass, 20 years old, has all the pressure from all his team on his shoulders. He ends sixth yesterday in the individual event, and he's fighting the silver medalist, ready with the big arms. Both of them are very thin with And 1-1 in this particular bout so far. 3 minutes here to have a winner. And we have a very active Anton Datsko. He doesn't want to leave space opponent, putting pressure immediately. You can see that the balance of these fencers is sometimes to readjust. They are category B. They are high paraplegic fencers. They were a little choice to make because the leader in category B women is Enga Ting Tong, but she was 7th at the individual rank. Attaque non valable. You have to touch only with the tip on the target, which is the grey lame of your opponent, and this is a conventional. Biagini made the attack, but there were a great parade from Chung. Chung. Alessia Biagini, only 30 years old. She has started in fencing. Yes, the work's paid. And Chung pushing and pushing again to give the lead to Hong Kong with one more touch. And look at that. She's absolutely in front, Chung. Wow, great touch, great counter of 6 to avoid the open in foil. Mikele Massa will fight against this man, Sean Glass. Knew it was a hard match against Mike Massa, bronze medalist here in Pisa, who will for sure come back in the match with lots of aggressivity, but no, Pisa, who will for sure come back in the match with lots of aggressivity, but no, it's only green for almost 10 years of fencing, and you can see he's everywhere, still fighting. And fortunately for Mike Massa, it goes so quick in this formula of team event. Only 5 touches. It's like a pool match, but you have all the weight on your shoulders from no, maybe it won't be the second attempt of Mike Massa. Of course, the riposte of Sean Glass, he got the priority with his parade. And Sean Glass still pushing. My perspective with the video replay could be different in this long discussion, and Fabien Filaire is back and give still. And we have here first action from Kwang, attack, parade riposte from Lambertini, and there we are, 15 all. What a great job has done so far Emanuele Lambertini. He still have to focus and to keep on his way. Maybe reaching this point is yet a big challenge, but will he be able to give a 15-0 match? He has done more than he has done more than half of the way. And look at that, 17-15. 17-15. That would be an incredible victory for Italy. Lambertini pushing, but we have a lift card and it will. Lambertini pushing, but we have a lift card and it will be for Kwang to back. And the riposte, in the end, we are. And there we are with one touch, but it's not the last one for Emanuele Lambertini. It's the very first touch of Kwang, but it won't be enough to give an opponent. And Italy made a good comeback at the very last round. Italy will give the victory for Italy. The draw here has a certain impact, I would say. And we finished with main category A. We are starting finished with main category A. We are starting now with main category A. We will have main category B. And then we will change women. The point will be for Emanuele Lambertini. After the video, let's check that with the referee. There is a change, and in the end, this is obviously a point for. Let's check that with the referee. There is a change, and in the end, this is obviously a point for Emanuele Lambertini. Yellow, yellow, red one, and then should really want to give a point of view according to this, but it will change nothing. 1 point will be given to Italy. 4, and behind this match you can see the warm-up of the fencers getting ready for saber event. Last touch gave a good lead to Italy, 5-0 in this final. Big distance in defense, and even if he made a very will be a red one, and each fencer with a red card gives a point to his opponent. There we are. An excellent counter pose from Naumenko. Oh, the immediate remise from Double action, but only one back further, which stopped the priority of his riposte. This is a clear touch, only one touch. And in the end, it's all green. And great push from Massa. Very direct, but Ukraine. But oh, once again, his hand went behind. Maybe there will be a change. Well, I can't see the referee so far. Too many people here. And easy thing. Now the scoring machine is good. We don't have exactly the fences in the middle of the piste. But we start with Ukraine on fire to come back. It's possible. What a great action here. Ladies will push so strongly. We won't need 3 minutes about. And we have here Natalia Mordvic sometimes, and the thing is she go fast all the time, and you would like her to be able to accelerate, not just direct attack. And there we are for Mordvic. And she's still pushing, but as Loredana Trigilia is able to go very far in defense, and Natalia Mordvic always try to win with the speed. She could change the tempo, always try to win with the speed. She could change the tempo sometimes, but I think she got such a pressure on her shoulders right now. She wants to keep what she knows to do the best, is these quick actions like that. These quick actions like that. Will we have a turnover? There we are. And the last parade report, comeback for Biagini to win here. She needs 10 points, as many points as we have been seeing. Olga Yezina, 31 years old. She has been starting fencing about 10 years ago. This épéiste and foilist has won satellites in Austria and is often medalist in the national Ukrainian championships, and she is doing good, but we need 3 more points to see Ukraine gold medalists once again. Technicians here. En garde prêt, allez, en garde prêt, allez. We need color, we have. En garde prêt, allez, en garde prêt, allez. We need color, we have color, and it is one more point for Ukraine. Oh, it's a bit short here for Olga Yezina. No excuse here, only one light, and Yezina is going for gold. For the honor, one more touch for Alicia Biagini, but there will be a card and oof. And here we are again. Now it's Saber. No break. No small break. We are here with this mixed open team Saber event. We start. She has to put her mask first to hear the decision of the referee, and it's confirmed. En garde, prêt, allez. And strong riposte here for Gianmarco Paolucci, increasing the gap. En garde, prêt, allez. And strong riposte here for Gianmarco Paolucci, increasing the gap for Italy. But Sean Glass is able to control as much as possible in the, and Sean Glass was at the 8th position. But for the moment, Sean Glass is doing good. Very risky to try another hit, but he managed it. Yes, great push from Sean. You have absolutely to react because you're still leading, but someone is coming quick on you. Sean Glass is doing good. So I saw the referee change within the 3 minutes. But maybe she used, after explanation, so many breaks. Oh, it goes quick from oh, and strong riposte from Zerozenko. Once again, Paolucci was confirmed. One direct attack and touch for Gianmarco Paolucci. Oh, too bad. The initiative was for Paolucci, but as he didn't like, it's an easy touch for Dmitro. Oh, what a shot. Oh, everything can happen now. Prise de fer from Ukrainian side. Six five now. Yeah, Eduardo Jordan here. Artem Manko, Ukraine. Very good defense. Prise de fer and touch. A very long one, and we will have a yellow card for Artem Manko. Oh, the revenge of Manko was so close. Have you seen this double bend roll in a row? Oh, too bad. Edward Jordan was a bit low, but he manages to come back like the all Italian team. The decision, hoping that there won't be any point for Ukraine in the end. But Verdolo is sixth, while Julia Anna Markowska is 10th. To do something good against Nadia Dolo, to make her fall down on her attack and then make a long riposte. And here is Markowska with this point. And here is Markowska with this point. The ping pong game is on. 2-1 in this match, and prise de fer from Nadia Dolo. The victory in this round. She will be pretty well helped with this yellow card for false start given to Markowska. Oh no, Markowska was a yellow card for false start given to Markowska. Oh no, Markowska was trying to find the wrong parade in fifth. Oh, it seems to be too easy for Natalia Mordvic. Natalia Mordvic on your Loredana Trigilia, a bit nervous here, taking a yellow card for false start. And in this opposition, and the point is confirmed here for Trigilia. But watch out, Natalia Mordvic is so Watch out. Natalia Mordvich is so concentrated and leaning a little bit in front of her opponent. Always offense.